Welcome, guys, to another episode of Sonic Racing Crossworlds Open Beta Testing. Yes, this will have stuff that isn't exactly ready yet. Like, you see that Joker thing? Yeah, I was doing the Joker Festival outside of recording this before this got recorded. Again, I will also be the highest level I've ever been with this recording, and this was intended to be the last episode, but then I realized that Joker Festival was happening right now, and it would be, really good an opportunity to upload the video now instead of waiting to finish all those online mode videos. They are fun, but overall those online mode videos are impossible to be more likely to be good. Because, the Joker Festival is happening today, so it would do better with views and stuff if I release it today. That is why it's uploaded today, yet I am the highest level today. On the next episode, I'll be back at my earlier levels. For this one, we're going to play as Joker one time. Yes, I know. The original goal was to play as Joker more than 2 times, but that got cancelled after I figured out that I have no good way to have the Babylon Rogue show up. So, just in case the Babylon Rogues show up, they will be played as long as Cream the Rabbit. Also, I do not have a win in this mode, so don't worry, you're not going to see me winning. If you wanted to see me winning, then, wait till 6 p.m. I did win after recording. I have an image of it. So I will tell you that. The reason the Mystic Jungle is cool to me, it's one of the weirder tracks in this game. It's why would you remake a Forces game that is, this level in Forces, I believe, was literally a straight line. If I looked up the definition of a straight line in the dictionary, this would be the first image you show. But maybe that wasn't Mystic Jungle. I'll figure it out, actually. Don't worry, I will figure that out later. I'm checking my Sonic Encyclopedia on that again. Anyways, it's time to go. Now, of course, we have a giant truck? Why do we have a truck again? Is a great question, but it's a great power-up. Overall, I have a preference towards the extreme gear because I like to be risky. Because, the extreme gear, you're really, really, really fast. It looks so cool. It's so fun to play. Then you get hit by one item and you go back to 12th place. The items aren't overpowered. We just suck at not choosing extreme gear. Extreme gear is chosen 95% of the time. I played 9 games of online mode without remembering to choose the non-extreme gear options. Yeah, my videos don't reflect that. They use cars a lot, and they do use some extreme gear, but not as much. But those weren't reflecting it because those were after those 9 games, so I figured out that maybe it's the extreme gear that's causing the problem. Maybe it's not the factor that the items are busted. Nah, it doesn't seem that likely. Nah, it's definitely that the items are busted. I can't be playing the game incorrectly. It has to be their fault. Basically, that's the logic. Makes sense to me. By the end of the series. So, you will get 2 more episodes. They will drop this week. Not soon. Wednesday for online mode part 1. And Friday for online mode part 2. After those 2 parts, you're going to get probably 2 more parts of Dream Team until Sonic Racing Crossworlds full game drops on the 25th. Then I will cover every Grand Prix, including the first Grand Prix, because the data doesn't go to each other. If the data did go to each other, trust me, I would really... I don't think the data goes to each other. If the data does go to each other, well then, yeah, you're gonna get a pretty basic one. We're just gonna record every other Grand Prix, and then after that you'll get a monthly upload with all the free new characters, and then another upload for Crossworlds with the season passes. So, some months you might get 2, some months you might get 1, and this could last all the way till 2026 is over. And then you'd probably get your Frontiers or Forces video. Well, you're getting Forces in January. Yeah, I'm giving you Forces by January because I think it's really funny to just cover Forces of all games. the game that we are currently driving the track from. So, yeah, there is 5 characters played in this one, which explains the 31-minute time. This will not be the average. It's not the average, actually. It's more of 17 minutes for the rest of the videos here. I just had to make an extra long one because we need to cover Joker Festival. And Joker Fest is nice. If you can't tell, if you look in the, loading screens and stuff, you'll probably be able to see my face. But you won't be able to see my face considering I'm wearing a Sonic the Hedgehog onesie while recording this. I am not joking that. I have the costume. I might show myself off wearing that thing later as a short to advertise it, because I think that would be really funny. But yeah, if you look in the background, you'll be able to see a Sonic the Hedgehog mask. That's the whole point. But yeah. I'm playing this on the Nintendo Switch 2, if you were wondering, though you probably already know that, considering you probably watched episode 1 of this series. Now, for the first step we're taking, time for Jet. Go in the extreme gear, the first one. Of course, this is only done. If you've been to the chemical plant, you are probably needed for a lawsuit against us. See here, we're being sued for having a bunch of chemicals in the water that turn the freaking water into poison. Apparently, that's not good. We're also sponsored by a bunch of big corporations, so we have money on our side. What the hell was that, buddy? Why did I go into a Dr. Eggman impression? Being sued by everyone because the chemical plant is putting chemicals in the water that's poisoning the water. Why did I do that bit? I mean, it's funny, but why did I do it? That's always going to be the question. Anyways, it's time to head to the cool map. I have the preference of Metal Harbor because I've played too much Sonic Adventure 2 for my own good, and Metal Harbor is like the best stage there. It's very clear that Metal Harbor goes so much harder than every other stage there, besides that Final Chase and Final Rush. Both of those go so hard. But it's like, you can't beat the level of hard those go, and those are at the very end of the game. They're like finale levels. Of course those go hard. Well, you know what's not gonna go hard standardly? Your second Sonic level. But no, Metal Harbor is the best level besides Final Rush and Final Chase, in my opinion. It might be controversial if I'm counting the Treasure Hunter stages. If we're counting those ones, and Pumpkin Hill. Pumpkin Hill all the way, man. But if we're not talking about that, of course, if you disagree with me, write that in the comment section. It helps my videos grow. And I like that. I don't care. It always helps me. I always put comment bait inside my videos. It helps me move forward. Anyways, make sure to like and subscribe. This isn't even the end of the video. Why did I say that? Anyways, so, what is the actual worst Sonic character in your opinion? For a reason that doesn't even make it their fault. Like, it's not their fault that this is an issue, but it is an issue. I'll go first. The alternate dimension version of Eggman from Sonic Rush. Why did they have to name him that? You wiped out so many people from saying it. It's a little too close. Am I going crazy, or is it a little too close? Like, it's Eggman Sega, except you know the rest. If you don't know the rest, I feel sorry for you. What's the worst Sonic character from an opinion that only happens because of an unfortunate name? Like, Mephiles is up there because, the first half of his name ain't the best. Now, why would someone select that track willingly? I'm pretty sure that was a random, but what if it wasn't? Someone really just wanted to choose the second track in the Grand Prix. It's not a bad track, it's just so many better ones. Yeah, anyways, that's just kinda how things are. I do know why does sometimes the portal give you an item and sometimes it does give you gloop? Why would anyone want gloop? Gloop is unhelpful. Gloop sucks. No one likes gloop. Just little globs of green stuff on you. It's most likely sticky. It has to be a textural nightmare. It might not be, but it looks like it is, and it sure as hell should be a textual nightmare, so, yeah, no, that's kind of just how I feel. I might make it so each episode of the Open Beta releases on Friday, so I can handle 2 weeks of time, and then only have to have, 2 Dream Team videos, which absolutely could work out for me. Don't worry, I am considering it. Now, if you're looking at that title screen, it probably took me an hour to make. My thumbnail does take more effort. I'm gonna put some more cruel jokes on it. What is my plan exactly for this one? I don't know, honestly. I mean, I might play that, Persona meme or something. I forgot what it was, but, it was really funny back in October of 2024, and then it just didn't exist afterward. I don't know what that was. My camera is a bit rickety on online episode 2, so that might be an issue. Anyways, I have... What place did I get again? God dang it, how did I get 10th? That's a failure. About as much of a failure as Sonic 06. Still, nothing is more of a failure than Sonic 06. You think you're more of a failure than Sonic 06? That's impossible. If that was possible, then I'd be shocked. Sonic 06 was trying to be Sonic Adventure 3, and instead of hitting the mark at all, it somehow shot 17 things over and somehow hit a guy named Rob, instead of hitting the target that was 2 inches away. They also split up the team to make Sonic and the Secret Rings. What a blunder, man! It's double failure. How do you fail that much 2 times in a row? It's absolutely ludicrous on that amount of failure. If you can't tell, this is basically insane ramblings with Sonic Racing Crossworlds gameplay under it, with nothing really being said that's remotely accurate to what it is, because I suck at making things that are related to what I'm talking about. So instead, I just vaguely relate them to what I'm talking about, and hope that you guys like insane ramblings with gameplay under it, because that's kind of how I am. Now, anyways, I selected Wave with the... Why is Wave's Extreme Gear the one you have to pay 40 tickets for? Why is Waves of all? To be fair, I believe that there is multiple Speed characters that don't have their cars. Sonic and Shadow have their cars, but Jet and who else is Zaz is a Speed character. Right. So both of them don't have their... No, Zaz is a power type. Yeah, I have the Zaz car unlocked in a separate file. I'll have to figure out which one's which. I do have... why are some of them weird? Why was Joker selected as one of those ones that's happening a month after the game? We know Hatsune Miku is going to be the first one that releases in a month. In October at some time. So obviously later into the month. Maybe November is when Joker comes out. But if that's the case, how is he playable now? They've already fully programmed him. They've got his car, and why does he have to wait 2 months to get him? Doesn't matter. I still think it's hilarious that Hatsune Miku gets to be in a Sonic the Hedgehog game. What is your least favorite one of the Snack Cube videos? Because I don't know which one it is. I think it's one of the Sonic Riders one. But I think it's also because my favorite 2 are the most basic ones of all time, being the Snapcube fan dub of Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Adventure 2. Both of them make me the most basic guy alive. I bet you could find 72 other Sonic fans that have the exact same opinions as me. I am not that different or unique. Though, to be fair, my favorite Sonic character is Infinite or Espio, so that is weird. The Infinite part... I mean, he's really in Japan, apparently. Not everywhere else. I know a lot of people like Espio. He's just not the most popular Chaotix member. We all know it's Vector, right? Why did I do the Vector impression with that? That was stupid. Spit all over the recording device I used for that. Yeah, doesn't matter. But to be fair, I can also do an Espio impression. But, that's just kind of how things are. Now... Do we all agree that everyone likes Mephiles? Or is it still, up in the air if people like Mephiles? Because, everywhere I look, people love Mephiles, Chaos, Infinite, those guys. But also, I'm not looking that far and wide. I'm not exploring for the catacombs to find every single type of Sonic the Hedgehog fan. So there is someone that hates Sonic 3, and that person is genuinely wrong. There is such a thing as a wrong opinion, and he has one. Like, there is such things as wrong opinions. Like, Sonic Forces is good. That's just not correct. I mean, I like some of the characters from Sonic Forces, and I like the design of the box art, maybe. That's about it. I mean, I keep the Sonic Forces box art next to me at all times. I have the case for it. It's like on one of my shelves, because I think it looks cool. It's neat, but nothing else about it's neat. The game sucks. Like, Sonic controls like you put 92 bricks onto his foot. Like, he controls like he was in Sonic Labyrinth, except a little less dog shit. Which isn't saying much, considering Sonic Labyrinth is the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the barrel, and a little less isn't much. You know, that's kind of how things are. So, I don't know what I've been talking about, considering it's absolutely nothing to do with the racing, but I just find it fun to talk rambling on. I think this is still my Wave playthrough. Yeah, this is Wave, not Storm, and not Cream the Rabbit. There was a technical bug that happened before we were able to hit the Cream the Rabbit section. We tried to play Cream the Rabbit back in online episode 1, but my recording device kind of crashed afterwards, so we'll cut that out and just pretend that episode 2 immediately happens afterwards. Episode 2 will feature Team Sonic and Amy, which she might as well be part of Team Sonic as of Superstars. That's just kind of how things are now, like, she was both part of Team Sonic in Origins and Superstars and Frontiers. It's a bit too damn late to change it now, isn't it? That was a goddamn failure. How did I get 3rd place? That sucks. That's absolutely abysmal. That absolutely is trash. Like, that is more trash than, like, a teacher. Let's say you're back in elementary school or something. Or middle school, and you're given a web quest. Yeah, you might be too old to know about these. But, like, if you're anywhere near my age, then, yeah, you probably know about these bad boys. If you, like, let's say you have a web quest, and then the teacher forgets to give you the correct links, and you just have to kind of wing it. Wing it's pretty good, considering I'm playing the bird characters right now. The goddamn birds. And I don't mean that as in woman. Wait, hold on. The birds or the bees? Is the bees that are the matter, or is it the... we don't need to talk about that. Anyways, I'm talking about the animal. Anyways, I'll continue talking later on. I have to go do something real quick. The games begin. Anyways, I'm back here. Yeah, I just had to take a break from recording, and that we're on Team... I don't know, Persona characters. It might not be correct to not know them, but, like, I've never played a Persona game in my life. Nor am I really interested in it. And if it's an RPG, as I'm thinking, it might be fun. It's just... I don't know about what it is, and it's a pretty big game, so... Don't know if I'd ever play a Persona game, but I might. Considering some weird ranking thing... One of the worst ranks of video games of all time had it as number 2, so it might be pretty damn good. It might not be the best, but it might be pretty damn good. And that's just important. So, anyways, I do have an issue of, like, how this goes on. Like, are they gonna do a festival for every character when they get introduced? And then have them just be permanently playable? Or are festivals a one-time thing, or do they happen multiple? Is there always gonna be festivals? Are festivals one-time things that only will happen in this beta? What are the rules, damn it? I know I'm quoting Shari 5 with that one. Already should have known. It's kind of how things are. I like Extreme Gear because, like, the turning's extra tight. But then when you forget to do the turning and you just go into the grass, I mean, there's no off-road stat in this game. Maybe the power does that. The power is about how much you can take an item. Handling? No, handling's not gonna do anything. Definitely not booster speed. Both of those are about going fast. You're going really fast with these ones. They're nice, they're fun, but also is there a single stat that makes off-road better? Because like in Team Sonic Racing, the middle guy always was good with off-road. The back guy was good at hitting items that were in the way. Like the power type, which was Knuckles, Big, Vector, Omega, and Zavok. Those back guys, all of them just hit things, and yet, like, I'm saying back guys because they're at, like, the bottom of the thing. The bottom people. Oh, that sounds horrific! The people that are at the bottom of the character list. That's what I meant. God damn it, this sucks. But yeah, those people, they like, charge forward, and they're unable to get hit. The speed characters are pretty damn self-explanatory. Don't get that is. Oh yeah, Dino Jungle. Forgot that this was activated. Is this from Secret Rings? I'm gonna check my Sonic Encyclopedia on that. I've said that 3 times over the course of my set of 3 videos. 3 videos that are long-form videos. Obviously, I haven't said it 3 times inside my shorts. Still, and I mean YouTube shorts, not inside. What the hell do I need to add clarification? You all knew what I meant, right? Right. Put your answer in the comments below. Again, make sure to like and subscribe. We need those. We need those subscribers. It inflates my ego. The more subscribers I have, the happier I feel. And the more happy I feel, the more content I want to make. And the more what the fuck? The more content I want to make. And the more content I make, the more content for you. And if you enjoy this content, you're gonna want to keep that ego afloat. Don't be real negative in the comments. Obviously, if it's a YouTube short, I will probably clarify I am never reading those comments, so you can be a hater up there. Certain YouTube shorts, I'm allowing haters. They will be clarified as fire shorts. Or rival battle shorts. Straight up rival battles. Screw it, if you hate me, insult me on there. I actively don't read the shorts from there. I don't read shorts comments. I'm gonna have to turn off the notification setting that says I get a notification every damn comment. Especially if I become bigger, because, like, dude, you're gonna have to deal with, like, 1,000 comment notifications a day, and that's just... How does any big YouTuber live with this? Now, of course, time to swap the cream of the rabbit, because we need to do this step. You already know that there was an error that happens there, and I find it funny, so we're keeping it. Anyways, you might be able to hear me screaming in the background because, god dang it, a goddamn technical error. I agree with previous me. 100%. That's just what happens when I get a little angry. It is weird that it's like Joker. Why was he the one we started with? I'm also confused if we're gonna have like those old school ones. Like, are we gonna have a monkey ball? Knights? I forgot the monkey guy in the sombrero with the maracas. I forgot his name. Are those gonna be added, or are they not gonna be? Because, like, Hatsune Miku, Yakuza Ichiba, and Joker, all of those are well-known people. Well-known characters. Monkey Ball is also kind of well-known. I can see that. But the other ones, I doubt, but they might be there. I mean, maybe. Sand Road is one of the most confusing tracks in the game. I'm not 100% sure where it's from. I think it's Superstars? Maybe Superstars, I don't know. Also, let's just talk about Superstars. Why is the final boss fight that hard? In both, I haven't even made it to the final dragon fight. I can't beat Fang! Fang and his sorry ass beating Trips so hard. Like, I'm sorry, why would you ever betray Fang? Like, she already is the strongest individual in the world. You can see that mech suit. It kicks anything burns it down, and he has instant kill lasers. Like, finally, he's listening to what we all want to happen. We all want instant kill lasers. Lasers to be boss fight elements. But you can go too far. Like, yeah, Eggman, like, all chase scenes should have an instant kill laser at the back of them. Like, a chase scene, like, let's look at a horror game. Like, let's say Poppy Playtime. That Yarnaby chase scene, one Yarnaby should be 10 times faster. He is way too damn slow in it. But let's say that doesn't happen. Maybe, he's automatically gonna kill you if you don't run or walk. You could, like, lightly jog and get away from... He is damn near that slow. He is the slowest guy alive in that scene. Maybe it's just because the mobile version doesn't make him that fast. Or maybe it's because he's always slow. But he looked pretty damn slow in the console and PC versions as well. So, I don't think that guy is very fast in the slightest. I know I'm a Sonic channel, but I do play Poppy Playtime. Just so you know. But anyways, time to retry in my abomination of a car. Why would Cream the Rabbit have this car? Excellent question. I don't know, though. And I don't need to explain it. I'm not writing any lore about how Cream got the car. Cream's the coolest kid on the block, driving her car at Mach 95. That just doesn't happen. And that's not what... How much longer is this gonna take? Oh, the second I yelled about it, the second it worked. Okay, so that was annoying. Annoying as all hell. By the way, I don't tend to write scripts for this stuff. That Sonic 06 crash out was written on the fly. I freestyle all these episodes, so if one sucks, please don't leave. It's because I didn't think of witty things to say that day. I think of witty things to say quite a lot, but I don't tend to all the time. I am not constantly writing scripts. I am constantly writing storylines for my plush videos, so they're on Lud Squad. I'm not going to give you a link to the channel. It has 13 subscribers. I'll also be posting Sonic Forces Speed Battle content here instead of Lud Squad, just because I think it's better here. You know how things are going to go. You know how things are going to be. This is just how things are. And as you can see, again, the Sonic the Hedgehog onesie is showing via that reflection. Now it's time to go for first place, because we're going to need it. Anyways, which team am I on? Pink team. Alright, but I spent more than 30 minutes recording this one, so we don't have the fun, easy-to-do tap objective. Instead, our objective is some random thing that doesn't allow me to have my preferred monster truck to run people over with. It's the dream. Well, actually, the dream is to become rich and then just be evil. Being rich and being evil can go together because you have too much money to not be stopped. You can just pay people to just ignore it. That's just how money works. I'm not doing any, like, political complaint or anything. I'm just saying that is the goddamn dream. I mean, like, if you're able to achieve the dream of being rich and evil, who's really gonna blame you for achieving it? I mean, it sucks to be that kind of person, and it shouldn't be possible to be this rich and evil, but everyone has a price. And prices are really easy to match sometimes, so yeah. That's just how things are going to be. Now, all I'm saying is being rich and evil is the goddamn dream. Anyways, time for a frenzy. I have no idea how these happen. I have no idea why these happen. Oh, god dang it, it's a floating monster truck. There, sir. The monster truck is in the goddamn sky and it's being driven by a 6-year-old. As the chief and commander, I need to calmly say, what in the actual... Anyways, sorry, that bit was stupid. Why are my eyes getting teary-eyed from that joke? That sucked. I didn't even laugh at it. I just cried. The joke was so bad, I cried. Okay, that one was a good one. I had to admit it. Continuing off a bad joke to make it funny is exactly how life is supposed to be. Anyways, tornado power-up, which I'm not sure how it works. Is it like the Void Wisp? No, the Void Wisp is also in the game. I don't know, actually. Now, that is a lot of rings. Probably not the most, though, so of course, probably still suck, and I'm probably still gonna lose, but that's just kinda how things are gonna be. Anyways, to name my inspirations for what inspired me to make a gaming channel, the inspirations were these ones. Choctopus, then, that guy, Sly, he made the, he's not the most popular guy, he only has like 2,000 subs or something, but he makes good content. It's mainly FNF, I don't really care for that, but he did make this really good Sonic X Shadow Generations one, and a Sonic Crossworlds video, and both of those go so damn hard. That's just what told me that anyone can do a good job and come out of the blue with some banging content. He sure as hell has some banging content. But anyways, yeah, that's just kinda all I have to say. Thankfully, there's only like a minute left in the video, so I don't have to think of much witty things to say. Now, we lost because people have more money. Dang, my conversation about how being a rich evil guy is the dream really is going into here. Because even though I won that fight, I didn't have the money to support the answer. It was like that on the thing. Like, I don't know, play the goddamn clip.
Bye, Sonic. I'll turn back and wave to you as I cross the finish line.
Big talk. Let's see you back it up.
That scene was basically like, oh, funny, nice victory. How about you back it up with a source? You claim that you're gonna win. How about you back it up with a goddamn source? It's great. I love that clip. I mean, I have already made so many good remixability things to make shorts. All of them so they can just go a bit better, so I can attract more people into the place.